Hey there, welcome to another episode of Bookmarked in 15. Have you ever made a New Year's resolution, only to give up by February? Yeah, me too. But what if I told you that tiny, almost unnoticeable changes could completely transform your habits and your life? You know, a few years ago, I struggled to build consistent habits. I'd try to start a morning routine, stick with it for a week, and then life would happen. And I'd quit. Sound familiar? Today we're diving into some life-changing nuggets from Atomic Habits by James Clear that helped me finally make lasting changes. And trust me, if you've ever felt stuck trying to build a new habit or ditch an old one, this is going to resonate. We're talking about two game-changing ideas, habit stacking and the 1% rule. Let's break it down in simple, everyday terms. All right, picture this. You're trying to eat healthier, you're pumped, you've got meal plans, a gym schedule, and a cart full of kale. But 2 weeks in, you're burnt out, you're Googling, is pizza really that bad? Spoiler alert. It is, but it's also delicious, so I get it. Here's the thing, we often aim too high too fast. James Clear flips that on its head with the 1% rule. The idea is simple, improve by just 1% every day. Doesn't sound like much, right? But over time, those tiny changes add up big time. Imagine improving by 1% daily for a year. That's like compounding interest for your habits. Small actions repeated consistently lead to massive transformation. Instead of overwhelming yourself, focus on micro changes that feel almost too easy to fail. So, instead of saying, I'm going to run 5 miles every morning, start by putting on your running shoes and stepping outside. That's your 1%. Once you nail that, you build momentum. I'll admit, there have been times I've fallen off track, skipping a walk or ordering takeout food instead of cooking a homemade meal. We're human, and there are going to relapses. But each time I reminded myself to just start small again. 1 step, 1%. It's about progress, not perfection. Now, let's talk about habit stacking. A strategy that's so simple, you'll wonder why you've never tried it before. Habit stacking is basically hitching a new habit to something you're already doing. Think of it like a piggyback ride for your habits. For example, let's say you want to drink more water. Instead of just saying, I'll drink more water, you attach it to a habit you already have, like making your morning coffee. So, every time you brew your coffee, you drink a glass of water. Easy, right? You're not trying to overhaul your entire routine. You're just stacking one new habit onto an existing one. The trick is to make the connection seamless. After I, existing habit, I will, new habit. It's like giving your new habit a piggyback ride on the momentum of the old one. For me, I stacked journaling onto my morning coffee routine. I told myself, after I make my coffee, I'll jot down one thought in my notebook. It felt easy, until 1 week I completely forgot. Life got chaotic and my notebook collected dust. But instead of giving up, I reminded myself to start again the next morning. Here's why these strategies are so powerful. They're all about working with your brain, not against it. The 1% rule lowers the bar so you don't feel overwhelmed. Habit stacking eliminates the need to remember your new habit because it's tied to something you already do. Together, these make change feel doable, not daunting. James Clear says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. These strategies help you build systems that work for you, one tiny step at a time. So, here's your challenge for today. What's one small habit you can improve by 1%? Or what's one habit you can stack onto something you already do? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. I'll even feature some of your suggestions in a future video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. And remember, change doesn't have to be overwhelming. It starts with one small step. See you next time on Bookmarked in 15. Like, comment, subscribe.